Celtic FC not here to take part, here to take over. This was a Green Brigade t-shirt a few years ago when the Snake came to town. Enough about him, and more about Roger Mitchell thinking aloud about his Celtic takeover and investment plan. Roger Mitchell has been speculating about a takeover bid for Celtic FC. Serious contenders are likely to be more discreet in their negotiating techniques. The one-time SPL chief executive has been spending a lot of time on Twitter discussing aspects of Celtic's business model which he views as outdated and parochial. In almost every aspect, the approach of the Celtic board is safety first, but 4 seasons without playing in the group stages of the Champions League suggests that their policies are backfiring. Dom McKay's 72 reign as CEO has put a focus on the Celtic board, the board that backed Neil Lennon, until he resigned, then took 106 days to bring in a replacement from another continent. Since stepping down from the SPL in 2002 after a broadcast deal collapsed, Mitchell has been based in Italy but appears to harbour ambitions to get back involved in football. When you see the negativity and can't be done reactions of people, you ask yourself, why bother? Nothing worthwhile is easy. Otherwise, those same people could aspire to it. Interesting are people now reaching to me, after what was an off-the-cuff comment. I'm going to answer this properly in the open. I'm not looking for anything. I have a very, very nice work-life balance. I have a decent profile in the industry internationally. I don't need to get back into the mud up there. And I won't. Not today. But here is where we are. Half the world of capital is looking at sports franchises. Multi-club strategies. I've worked on some things directly. Club Brugge is one I can mention. Celtic is unique as a community business. Its huge diaspora and tech now allows you to build and monetize that. It's a peach. What are the blocks? One is the location. Scottish football is not seen as a fertile terrain for proper football operations. I did a 3-hour podcast on is Scottish football investable? That's the hard thing to sell to an investor. Investors are happy to look at Holland, Belgium, Portugal, England, Italy, France, Spain. It's everywhere. Scotland, less so. That is why I wanted to meet Rob Gordon, Hibs owner. And they realise. Hence Deloitte, investigation into Scottish football. Let's see what comes out. The other issue is Dermot Desmond. Everyone says he won't sell. What percentage does he hold? 30 or 40%. So no majority. Loads of capital is looking for assets like this. Celtic is a peach. Scotland is an issue. Dermot Desmond is not a seller, but he has no majority. It's doable. This would be the kind of project that requires your heart and soul. Full focus. Stubbornness and persistence. You'd need to move to Glasgow. It would be tough to deal with Dermot Desmond. Hence, not today. Kaimi low FA fare, why should I go to all that trouble? Would DD sell Celtic FC? Would Celtic fans want a new owner at this time? Let's face it, overall in the last 20 years Celtic FC have dominated Scottish football in terms of league wins. Where do Celtic go from here? Maybe it's time for Celtic fans to have this discussion. Went on to tweet. What is truly astonishing is how big a club Celtic is. How many people are totally invested in the club. One day I'll try to get some PE money together and buy it, and give these good people what they deserve. But not today. Mate, you're talking pure pish, as we say. Or maybe the old I smell shite comes into play here. And ways it's been doing the rounds this, and I thought maybe it's time for Celtic and Celtic fans to start thinking about the way forward. Tell me in the comments, is it time for a new owner and board, Celtic fans? Celtic FC did 9 in a row for a second time. It's time Celtic FC start to look forward again. Have a great day, Celtic fans. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you haven't, why not? No real, just smash it. Go on, I dare you.
lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to